Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lotus D channel. What a pleasure and an honor for you all to return. I want to say thank you for that. I want to show gratitude to you guys because I really think it's important that you all understand how much it means to me that you all continuously come and show up. Today, we're going to talk about relaxation. And we're going to talk about relaxation in a maybe a different way than what maybe you all would consider relaxation. It also has to do with, being aware, just awareness of when we can relax. It's not meditation per se, but it's definitely going to be about those times where you can really take time for you. And you may think you're already doing it, but we're going to go a little bit deeper. Okay. All right. So, for those of you who are new, please like and subscribe. For those of you who are with me and been here before, thanks again for coming back. I appreciate you both. There you are. Let's get into it. Mindful movement. Mindful movement. I'm going to read it first and then as always, I'll explain afterwards. Whether it's your yoga stretching or simple walk, move your body with awareness. Pay attention to sensations of each movement and how it feels rather than rushing through it. So just think about even just sitting down. If you're sitting down right now and listening to me or watching me right now, you can easily just stretch your body and move your shoulders back and kind of like, just relax yourself. You're just sitting, but you could do that. Why not? You don't have to sit here like this. You could just literally relax your body. This is supposed to be relaxation anyway. We're talking about well-being over here. We're not talking about anything major like the world. We're talking about you, we're discussing techniques and things of that nature that you can do in order to relax and center yourself on relaxation. Okay. Next one, gratitude practice. When discomfort takes center stage, shift focus to things you're grateful for. This reframes can change your perspective and lighten the burden of discomfort. So refraining from saying things that have you ever been, I guess, walking somewhere? Like, remember we're doing these movements, so stretching, taking my time walking somewhere. I'm not rushing there. I've got an hour, I've got 30 minutes. I already know where I'm going. Get that, whatever that is. I brought my lunch, whatever. So I got time. So I'm going to just take my time walking to get to where I need to go. Once I get there, grab the stuff and be back to the job or wherever I'm going after that, whatever it may be. But that means that I'm going to also think about if I'm having a bad day, I'm going to be like, okay, this day is really going nowhere. I'm going to start to think of things that I'm happy about that happened either today or yesterday, or things to look forward to this weekend. This weekend, I can't wait to have brunch with one of my girls, and I haven't seen so and so in a long time. And it'd be great to talk to her. I need to talk it up and see what she's up to. She can give me the tea. Um, I'm gonna be able to see some people I haven't seen in a long time. Um, or things such as I can't wait to get back home. Oh my gosh, yeah, I get to. Oh, I get to take care of my dog today, and I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. I really like that dog treat that I gave them, and they seem to like it a lot. You're basically what's happening is you're no longer thinking of your discomfort because you're thinking of things that are pleasing to you. When you think about things that are pleasing to you, where it's like, I can't wait to read that book tonight when I get home, or I have got to catch up on that last part of, I'm gonna say it, Love Island. Yes, I'm obsessed. You know. But, I can't wait to get to that, even though it's over already. But that being said, I'm doing things that are pleasing to me, that make me happy. They may be very small to some people, and they may be even small to me. They're not as big as like, I can't wait to do blah blah blah. I'm going to get fitted for my friend's wedding. I'm going to be at her wedding. These are things too, but I'm talking about things that you're doing personally for you. That's for your friend's wedding. This is your dog. This is your home. This is your time. This is your energy. And your show, your book, all those things go back to you. So that's what we're talking about. Nobody else. You can include others, things that you've done for people, things of that nature, things that maybe they've even done for you. But primarily, we want to talk about those things that help us get over the discomfort we're feeling right then and there, especially if we've had a kind of, not the best day. What it does is it helps us lighten the burden of having that discomfort because discomfort's still there. Yeah, didn't go anywhere. It's just that we're no longer dwelling on that anymore. Another thing is mindful eating. So pay close attention to textures, flavors, and sensations while eating. Avoid distractions, chewing slowly, and fully experience each bite. What does that mean? Let me tell you what I think that means to me. When I think about well being, that means I'm not going through my phone looking at um, who may have sent me a text. I can do that once I'm finished eating. While I'm eating, I don't want any distractions. Phones are down, phones are in my purse, whatever you want it, wherever it may be, but it's no longer next to me on the table. Especially when I eat with other friends, I kind of just want to give my attention to them. Um, but having no distractions that sometimes a lot of times when we're eating alone, right? We're eating at home or you're eating with your friend or you're eating with a family member, but it still is a different distraction. Um, so phones are off, no social media. Um, the only thing that probably, if you have a pet, it's probably it gets your attention. Can you give me just a little bit of morsel, just a little tiny bit? But other than that, you really shouldn't have any because you want to make sure that you're enjoying your food and enjoying it to a way that maybe you've never had before. I'm a big foodie, so I'm all about, trying a new spice, trying a new recipe of something that I love, or even just trying a new restaurant and seeing how that restaurant is and what's their number one dish. I remember one time while in Soho in New York, during a lunch break, I went to a new spot, and the first thing I realized was that everyone in there were excited to see me, but there was tons of people there. And all the people that were there were customers, were excited to see me too. And I was like, it's my birthday. Am I getting punked? What is happening today? You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, this is awesome. And then later to find out that everyone that came to the door, they did the same thing. They said thank you before I made a purchase. I was like, dude, this rocks. They told me different things that they had on their menu. They helped me search for things if I couldn't find it. I continuously went back there. It became my place to go to when I didn't bring my lunch. Or it became my place to when I just wanted something to snack on. My whole team ended up going there because they had the best service and they really were happy that we were coming back to them. When there's another bodega right down the street, this way and that way. Hey, the delis were there, but let me tell you, it made a difference. So again, mindful consciousness of eating, you know, knowing those savors and those textures and just taking time to experience each bite. Why you gotta rush? You don't have to rush. Single tasking. This is a really good one. Instead of multitasking, give your full attention to one task at a time. Whether it's like washing dishes or responding to emails, in this case, maybe even responding to texting, some texts that you got, immerse yourself in the process. So, yeah, single task. How many times do you find yourself doing a bunch of things at the same time and getting nothing done? Just saying. It happens, right? But if you stay focused on one thing and you get that done, especially if to me, it's laundry. I really want it to be over. So I'm like, go get this done right now. I'm not coming back to the folding. I'm not doing that. Not, no, no, no. I gotta move. I gotta get it done. I gotta take my time, but I gotta get done. And I got it done right. Folded everything, put it in da da da, and then of course I gotta put it where it goes. Drives me bananas. I love it when I can just hang it up, but everything can't be hung. So there you go. If I could, I probably would, and I used to, and it was just like, where's that at? I Organization was very important at that time. So instead of that, I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure I do it. And the thing about it is that I don't like to do laundry, but I end up doing my one of my siblings' laundry. Uh, who needs me to help him out for right now because he went through a couple different health issues. So he's getting better. I'm like, when is he gonna be able to do his own laundry? I don't want to do it anymore. Just kidding. I really don't mind. It's my act of kindness. It's me showing gratitude of the fact that God blessed me with having him still on this planet. So it's kind of one of those things, you know. While I'm doing it, I'm not thinking about that all the time. Discomfort. Got to think about that mindful thinking. Okay, got it, got it. Yeah. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is if you stay on a task and you remember that one task that needs to be done and you get that one task done, you can go to the next one. Or you can decide, hey, I just want to relax, listen to some music, read my book. I've done what I needed to do today, and then I have other priorities that I'm going to do. I'm going to dust, and then I'm going to vacuum. Hey, there you go. You're already moving and shaking. But it's amazing how when you do that one task, you feel fulfilled because the dishes are going to be something that you got to do all the time. The laundry is something you're going to have to do all the time, unless you have someone do it for you. But even then, you still got to figure out what you're wearing. You still got to do all that. So again, that is a life cycle. Excuse me. That's something that you'll have to do on a daily basis. It is, or weekly basis in some cases. Embracing the present, accept discomfort rather than resisting it. Recognize the sensations, whether they're good or they're bad, and realizing that it's temporary and a part of being human. Temporary. That is like one of my favorite words on the planet Earth. Seriously. I will be like, well, that's temporary. What's happening right now is temporary. What I went through last year at this time, I ain't going through it next year. It's temporary. What I'm doing this very moment and how I'm feeling about my health right now, and I know what I need to do in order to get better, it's temporary. I don't think about anything being permanent because then it depresses me. It gives me anxiety. You got to move around. You got to keep it moving. You have to not stress yourself out, which is why you have to embrace the present. By embracing the moment, doing what you need to do, the less you'll have to struggle. Have you ever had someone call you because you've got 3 more days? This has happened. And someone calls and goes, this is due. Or you get a text saying, this is due by the end of the month. You're like today, for instance, this is only the 15th. Why are you sending me a notification about the end of the month? I know it's the end of the month. I've never been late with that payment. Why are you doing that? It can give you so much anxiety because you're like, have I ever been late? Wait a minute. Did I do something different? Do they have not? Did I not have my? Is my card not on file? Da-da-da. You just your mind can start going there. But if you embrace the present and say, wait a minute, okay, they said this is a friendly reminder. At the end of the month, you have such and such for the certain for August. Thank you. Okay, let it go. Just let it go. But at first, you're doing it right. So embrace it. Embrace that moment. Recognize what's going on. It may be good, it may be bad, and maybe it is only 3 days left, and you're like, oh, I don't get paid till 4 days later. Call them, let them know. There's always grace periods. Just saying. So, you're temporary, 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 temporary. It's a good word. It's a word that's very effective. It has saved me through a lot of times where I would be being very anxious, and which leads to, unfortunately, as we all know, can lead to depression and other things that we don't want it to lead to. Okay. So these practices don't require extra steps or extra time. They simply involve intentionally being self aware of what's going on around you on a day to day basis, on a week to week basis, however you want to put it. But that's what that is. So that's relaxation, folks. Different way of looking at it, different way of thinking about it. So take your time. Take time. I'm not saying you got to do all those steps. That's not what I'm suggesting. Find one that makes a difference. Or try them all and see which ones you like the best. And then input those and start doing that in your life to make a difference and make yourself feel relaxed when you may be feeling, unfortunately, some discomfort. It has been a pleasure talking to you all. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow, another day. Keep that light bright as it should. All right, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.